Good afternoon. This message from the President of the Republic of Biafra, Zionist Benjamin Igwe Onwukansebe, is addressed to the President of the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump, and the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, on your upcoming meeting in Washington, D.C. on December 29, 2025. Mr. President and the Prime Minister, I want the issue of the ongoing Biafra Christian genocide in Nigeria to please top your agenda when both of you meet, because this matter now is going to be settled by both of you to separate the Christians and the Muslims of northern Nigeria to allow peace to reign. Mr. President, thank you for your concern about the Christians in Nigeria. Who are the Biafrans? When you hear Christians in Nigeria, it's really the Biafrans. Prime Minister Netanyahu, when you hear Christians in Nigeria, is the Biafrans. From the Middle Belt to the Atlantic Ocean and Southwest Cameroon are the Biafrans as we entered the amalgamation in 1914. Please, because of time, the Northern Protectorate, the Northern Nigeria, we were the Protectorate at the time of the amalgamation, are the following: Sokoto State, Kebbi State, Zamfara State, Katsina State, Jigawa State, Kano State, Bauchi State, Gombe State, Borno State, and Yobe State. These were the Northern Protectorate when the amalgamation took place in 1914. Then from Kaduna State, including Southwest Cameroon, down to the Atlantic Ocean, were the Southern Protectorate. Mr. President and the Prime Minister, please, the ongoing killings of Christians in Nigeria, who are the Biafrans, can only be solved by separating the two sides, as President George W. Bush did in Sudan, separating the Christians and the Muslims to allow peace to reign. Today, there's no more war between the North and South in Sudan. Please, we are making a big plea to both the President and the Prime Minister, please, to consider Biafra issue as one of your top priorities in the meeting on the 29th of December in the White House. Mr. President and the Prime Minister, please, there's no military solution to this problem. The only problem to this case is to separate the Christians and the Muslims to allow peace to reign, as President George W. Bush did in Sudan. There's no military solution. Anybody telling you that America can come and bomb them and that's the end of it, no. Please, this matter will only be solved when America and Israel will separate the Christians and the Biafran, the Christians and the Muslims, to allow peace to reign. We hereby make an appeal, urgent appeal to both of you at that meeting for urgent military intervention. We're not even asking for America to come and fight for us. No, we want America to come and place what is called a military buffer zone in Kaduna State that will separate the Biafra South and the Muslim North. Then the Christians of the Biafra will be able to defend ourselves. But militarily from the United States or from Israel or anyone else will not solve the problem. It's only to separate the Christians and the Muslims to allow peace to reign. We make a plea that the Christians will be allowed with our Bible and our cross as our country, and while the Northerners will be allowed to go along with their Quran and their Sharia law. That will solve the problem. Please, the ongoing meeting on 29th of December should be to separate the Biafra Christians and the Muslims, as President George W. Bush did in Sudan, to allow peace to reign. Nothing else will solve the problem except the separation of the Christians and the Muslims to allow peace to reign. May God bless the United States of America. May God bless Israel. Mr. President and Prime Minister, please, only separation of Biafra and Nigeria will solve this problem, not a military one. Again, we're also calling for a U.S. military base and Israeli military base in Biafra to be able to checkmate them while Biafra is independent and the Muslims also independent, to allow peace to reign. To separate the Biafrans and the Christians from the Muslims of northern Nigeria, that will solve the problem. Militarily, it's not going to be solved except to separate the two sides, as President George W. Bush did in Sudan in 2010. May God bless the President of the United States of America, and may God bless the Prime Minister of Israel. Shalom, and God bless you, sir. Thank you.